Alright, welcome to episode 5 of Long War of the Chosen, Operation Soaring Vanguard. We've got a couple rookies, a gunner, an Overwatch Ranger, and a sharpshooter on our way to rescue a VIP and an intel package. So, let's see what we got. Okay, so there's our evac zone. Got our van right there. Okay. So, here's the thing. Yep, we've got all the way off to the right over there. We've got all the way off to the left over here. We do have an underground area right here. So we could hide out a little bit on this side, as opposed to trying to go through some buildings. Alternatively, we could actually try and take the high ground from the top of these buildings. We can actually see quite a bit of the top of this building off the bat. That's interesting. It does give me a little bit of a security blanket in kind of thinking it may be safe to go up to the top of this building. Right up here. Which I would expect to then engage a pod from the top of this building, move over to this building, engage our next pod or two at the van, and try and escape from there. That would be my expectation if this is what we choose to do. I say let's go for it. So Luxon right up here. Please no solo drone. Please no solo drone. Please no drone right here. Okay, our building is clear. Now we need to do that one more time. Get lucky with vision one more time. Come on. Nobody there. Nobody there. They didn't see us. Whoo! Okay. So we have Trooper. The easiest possible pod. Except for a solo drone. The easiest possible pod of 3. I'll put it that way. Alright, let's move Klepto as far up as we can get while still getting cover. And actually, do we want to possibly move to here, which would allow them to step up? No, because he'd be the only one who would have an Overwatch. So we don't really want to do that right now. We're going to move right out to there. We're going to move Augustin probably all the way out to there. But let's move... Oof. Okay. Olivox is going to stand here. Zakir is going to be right here. That way he's got nice line of vision all the way out this direction. Somehow this is not activating by one tile. That's incredible. If those troopers had been one tile closer, one tile more to the right even, I would not be able to bring Zakir right there. You can see actually when I'm on Zakir, if I had moved Zakir into this tile where Luxon is, it would have activated this pod, would have broken concealment. But because Luxon is wielding an SMG, his detection radius is slightly lower than these other weapons, and he was not seen. And okay, so Augustin can no longer, for some reason, get all the way there. What? How did his movement change? Wasn't he able to get to this corner before? That doesn't... What? Oh, because he'd been hopping over right here, so Olivox got in his way. I see. Okay. In that case, let's move him to right there. He's not quite getting to where I wanted him to be, but that's okay. We do have an Overwatch from Klepto right here. Which direction are they going to go? They're actually going to move away from us. That is ideal. That may allow us to run up onto this next rooftop. We can't use this pipe, but we could possibly use this pipe. So... let's see. So if Olivox is here, let's go ahead and move Olivox. This is a bit of a risky maneuver that I'm going to take him in, so I think I'm going to switch to using a rookie to do it. And let's go check out... and I really want to gain as much vision on this direction as possible, so maybe Luxon's the one to do it? That's not in cover. Okay. What I want to do is check to make sure there's no pod over here, because if there isn't, then we can run over around this way And I'd rather activate that pod on my first blue move if I'm going to activate them at all. So, there is nobody. We can run up onto the second building while still concealed. This is wonderful. Really, really liking the way this is playing out so far. Okay, so I think Augustin's the only one who's going to even be able to move that far. Actually, Zakir could move all the way up to there. Okay, so Calvin's going to probably be the last one up. He's probably actually not going to make it up and is going to stand down here. So, let's see. Because Olivox can get to right here.
Let's do this.
Zakir can get to... Let's see, so if he's here, he actually would not have line of sight on anything. Nope, okay. He's really not going to have vision on anything. I guess I could have put him where Olivox was to give him potentially some vision on guys over that direction, but that's alright. Augustin, we're going to move you all the way to, I guess you'll get whatever cover you can right there. And Klepto, just like I said, you're going to stay down below, staying in cover in case something moves this direction.
Eyes on the prize.
And that actually will allow us to gain vision on the rest of this bottom region. Okay. This is very interesting. I've actually got the potential to line up an engagement from the top of this rooftop, blast some enemies away, go open the van, and run straight home. So, in order to get a little bit better vision, we're going to move Klepto right up here, see if there's a pod right there. There is not. At this point, I feel pretty safe that there's... Well, there could be someone in this building. I actually didn't realize this was a full building. That's really, really intriguing. Alright, let's move a rookie up to our first section where we can gain vision and have cover. Actually, don't see anything across that whole direction. Where is everyone? So there's a pod here-ish. There's probably a pod at the evac, patrolling around it somewhere. So I'm assuming somewhere down in this vicinity, possibly back here, possibly... I would have said possibly right up along in any of this direction, so it could be up the top of these stairs, could be the top of these stairs, but somewhere around the evac, somewhere towards that front that is now heading in that direction, which we may be able to avoid altogether at this stage. And then another one that I've been expecting to meet at the van, which means most likely they're standing right out in the front there. So let's go move another rookie just a little bit closer. There they are. That's exactly what I was talking about. Okay, so unfortunately they are standing in all of the good cover. I guess I will move Zakir to... I'd actually really, really love to move him up here. So we know that there's a pod way over here. We know there's a pod right here. Those are 2 pods of 3. That means there's probably one more pod of 3, possibly a pod of 2 and a solo drone, possibly just a pod of 2. I don't actually, based on the fact that we have not seen any solo drones, they like to patrol up towards where we are. I don't think there's a solo drone on this map. We would have seen it by now because we've covered literally the entire front half of the map. It would have patrolled in our direction by now. Which means there's either a pod of 3 or a pod of 2 remaining. Are they in this building, is the question. Or are they possibly down here somewhere? Because if they're not in this building, I could maneuver Zakir all the way up to here. He'd have some wonderful squad sight shots while everyone else engages from this direction to help us really maintain some flanks. So I think we're going to move Olivox up to here. We can see that whole pod. We know it's no larger than 3 at this stage in the game. So we knew it was safe to move there. We'll go ahead and just set these guys to an overwatch. There's no sense in not overwatching them just in case something crazy happens. And I think at this point we're gonna move Klepto. We're gonna try and get him forward. Try and get him kind of around up this way. Maybe he'll be able to both barrels that sectoid. And I guess at this point we will just simply move Zakir to here and hope and pray there's not someone standing literally right inside that building that's going to look out and see Zakir running towards them. Okay, there's no pod inside that building. Alright, where are you coming? You are moving towards us? This is ideal. Okay, 79, 79, 79. Oh, Kylie wants to come say hi. We have 100, 199. That's wonderful. I really, really like that. 84, 84, 84. Alright, so we could move Luxon just a little bit closer. And actually, we could open this up with a frag. I'm not sure that we need to, but it might just be the safest way to play, because then we know that this, we can practically guarantee this pod is annihilated this turn, and then we have next turn, even though we'll be down half of our rookie firepower, more or less, that really may be worth it here. Let's see. I'd like to do it with Luxon if possible. Yes, I can. So we are going to... I don't think you can move any closer. Nope. You are going to stand right there. Okay. So we are going to smart overwatch others from here. Overwatch, overwatch, overwatch. And a nice frag. Right on those guys. You can kill anyone you want. Just don't break loot. The one guy you killed had loot. God damn it, Luxon. What did I just say? Okay, nice 6 damage to the sectoid. Miss from the sharpshooter. Okay, sectoid's dead. Sentry's dead. Everything's dead. 1/3 of the map is dead. We know that the other pod has been walking around. It was in this intersection. Had been walking over in this direction, has more than likely come over to these stairs. So when we run forward, we are very, very likely to activate that pod. I doubt that pod turned up towards this direction. Now it is possible that pod turned around and maybe walked around here and turned around and began walking this way. I would believe that much more than a walking towards this front. But I really strongly believe that pod of 3 is standing right here. Let's see if we can cheese that a little bit. No, that's as far as you can move. Rookies can probably actually move a little bit further. Okay, so it looks like we do have full options to move over here. So they're not standing quite right here. But they could easily just be on the staircase by now. Let's see, how many turns did we take to get there? We could still see them from here. And then we moved up once. And then we overwatched and killed them. So it's been 2 turns. So they were here. They would have moved 7 tiles. Yeah, I just have this feeling they're right on that. But what are you going to do? There's a point in this game where you just need to run forward. So Calvin can't quite make it as far as we'd like. So let's bring some rookies out. Let's use our rookie who can't shoot grenades. Let's go run and pick up the loot. We'll run and try and activate those guys that are standing right on those stairs. They're not standing on the stairs. We don't see them. Okay, are they on this bridge? I wonder if they dropped down there. Maybe they walked over this direction, Maybe they just jumped down instead of taking the bridge or the stairs. That's possible. Alright. We knew that those were 3 troopers. Those could still very easily kill Luxon if we get unlucky with them showing up, if we activate them. That's what I'm trying to say. So, man, the Guskin is 1 tile away from being able to just pick up this loot. But Olivox can go pick up this loot, so let's do that. We're gonna go run pick up this loot. Both of these were on blue movements, and then we're gonna come around to this front side of this van. And we're gonna hang out there for 1 turn.
This looks like the stuff.
Yeah. Assuming that we don't activate anywhere else, which I'm actually just gonna move Klepto up here and get a reload.
Reloaded.
I'm gonna basically allow everyone else to kind of move up, get reloads. We're gonna move Saren a little bit into position, or Zakir rather. Let's see, what options does he have for getting up on this roof? Not a ton. Is this what I want to do with him? Or would I rather move maybe up to here and get a reload? This is going to be faster to get in position, to have vision on things. I think this is the safer play. Keep him close to the squad anyway. The only thing he's got is a med kit, so if someone drops or needs healing, we've got him who can use it right away. Yep, let's move Luxon out to here. Now this is risking a little bit of activation right there. This revealed these like 6 tiles. I honestly wasn't too worried about it. I didn't feel like anything would be right there, considering we just activated the pod that was guarding the van. I don't think anything would be right here, at least not in this direction. This direction I really only would have imagined as something patrolling around the van. Like I said, we've got 1 thing patrolling the evac, 1 thing patrolling the van, 1 thing patrolling elsewhere towards the front. We know where that front one is-ish. They're somewhere over here, possibly down there now. The evac ones will be somewhere near the evac, and that just didn't seem like an evac-centric area to me.
Let's move already.
Okay. So now what I would really like is for someone to walk into me, so I knew where they were. Okay. Didn't happen. That's okay. We're gonna let Luxon come right around here and stand with a little bit of low cover from that direction. So we still don't know where the 3rd pod is. But we are gonna open up this van. 4% for intel, 1% for supplies. Intel is more valuable anyway. Not quite. We always roll super high when it's a really low chance, but not quite high enough. When it's a really high chance, we roll super low and don't succeed. Whatever happens, it seems that we're just doomed to not succeed. Alright, let's move Ikra Yunnan to here. And, alright, what I'm not going to do is move all the way to the edge this turn. Because I don't want to activate that pod down there, considering the fact that Luxon is standing right out in the open as soon as they run up these stairs. So, I'd like to move up along this line here and get some overwatches. Let's move... Klepto is actually just going to come all the way around... I don't even want to move further than this VIP is. They will have shots if they come meet us because we have opened up the van. So everything on the map is on yellow alert at this stage, which means they can get a shot. I don't think moving to here will actually see anything further except maybe that set of stairs right there. But that's the risk I'm taking. We did not see anything else. Okay. Augustin's gonna come out to here. See, I feel pretty secure in my positioning for these three guys from being seen in this direction. Like I said, there's that yellow alert, so everyone knows that we're here. And that means that this pod that's over there, those three troopers, could run up these stairs, see us, and take shots on us, right? Well, if they see Luxon, I mean, that's bad. But there's frankly nothing else we can do about that this turn. Everyone else, though, has their vision line of sight blocked by this van, so I feel pretty secure in being there. And Saren will move right out to here, and he's just going to hunker down. We're going to get an overwatch there, and we're going to get a hunker there. Here they come, right up the stairs, exactly where I wanted them to be. Raise, miss. Drone, trooper. Trooper hit for 3. Oh my goodness. Well, we've hit 2. That negates their yellow alert action. So this one's the only one who can take a yellow alert. He is taking it. Oh my god, there was a ladder right there that hit Klepto. I cannot believe that. That was unfortunate. And let me tell you, if Olivox had just killed that drone, or if one of those others had hit, if this guy had just gotten hit, Klepto would be sitting here unharmed right now. That is really, really unfortunate. But let's see, we've got 100% here. We're gonna go ahead and take it. 100%. You're dead.
Who's keeping score?
81%. We might take that. We're gonna take a look at our options there. So this is the pod that's near the evac. We know where the last 3 are. They're somewhere in this direction. We may be able, if we continuously push this direction, we may be able to just outrun them. This guy has 4 hit points. There's a small chance, roughly 50-50 chance, maybe 55-60% chance that we will kill this guy. We did get the crit, but it was a min roll crit, so he's not dead. Look at this. Our VIP can run right out and escape. I actually should have checked, seen if everyone could just go right now. That probably would have been the smarter play than sitting here shooting. But I didn't do it. Alright, Luxon. Okay, so you actually cannot come and get a flank. Interesting. I was kind of hoping that you could. So Zakir is going to take this 69% chance on this drone. Come on, shoot the drone. Will you hit it? Okay. Well, that means we could have Olivox move right up to here. We've got a nice stabby stab with the knife. Right in the gut. You're dead.
How many is that now?
Combat awareness. Meh.
So, here it is.
We do have a second shot here with Klepto. We'll go ahead and take that. 81%. Drone's down.
You want some more?
Now, with Luxon, we're going to move to here.
Okay, I'll go.
And we're going to Overwatch. Just in case those guys come running up these stairs. Which they did not. Okay. I think everyone can escape. Yeah, I think actually last turn everyone could have gotten out if I had wanted them to. Alright.
Go, go, go! Stepping off. Solid copy.
So we're good here. I'm going to go ahead and evac everyone right here and then move Zakir in because if I switch to him, he actually cannot currently make it out because Olivox is standing in the one spot he could make it to. And now, Zakir, out you go. There we go. That is a successful mission. Operation Soaring Vanguard complete. We avoided one pod of Trooper. But you know what? We completed a rescue VIP from the van, which is truthfully, in my opinion, I said this last episode, it really is one of the most difficult guerrilla operation missions that you can go on. The maps that it uses, the patrols that it sets are just set up to force a large-scale engagement. And the fact that we didn't have a large-scale engagement was pretty lucky overall. The one wound we took was a really unfortunate wound. I just didn't have enough other cover to move to. I probably could have played it a little smarter, but you know, to be honest, I didn't see that ladder there. I set him in cover from the guys coming up the stairs, but I did not think about the ladder that he would run up instead. So that is on me. If I had looked a little closer and seen that ladder, I may not have moved Klepto to that spot. It really is unfortunate that he's out for 17 days. We really have to stop taking these wounds. But we succeeded. Augustin as an assault. You know, with the plays Augustin made, I feel like that's pretty fitting. He ran right up next to that guy, shot him with an SMG, couldn't kill it. So he's like, you know what? Screw this SMG, I want a shotgun. Zakir. He's our 72 aim, 16 mobility sharpshooter, that's right. So he's going to be our holo targeting specialist. Just not enough aim to really qualify for a death from above sharpshooter. There we go. And we've got Luxon, who is our new technical. Oh, how fitting is that? Oh, I love that. Hotbird, the technical. That is perfect. Look at that. 16 mobility, 8 dodge, 5 health. What a wonderful technical he will be. I love it. So we've got emergency life support, combat awareness. Actually, I forgot what combat awareness was. Actually, that's a much better PCS than I was thinking. It's actually going to be really, really good for our Overwatch Rangers, Specialists, and Gunners. That extra point of armor and 15 defense really can keep them from losing their Overwatch. It's pretty nice. Advanced expanded mag, always nice. Yes, 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 yes. We are now at 2 scientists. We have 6 soldiers. Thanks to those 2 rookies that we rescued last time, who are sitting in the barracks. I think it was Samantha and Neff. Alright, we have 28 hours before the next mission. 2 days to grab some intel. I want that. That will allow us to make contact. We've got 100 intel to get there. I don't think we've reduced nearby region costs yet. Yeah, they're all at 100 intel. We're going to go get some intel. 33 hours. We're not going to quite make it before the next mission pops. Let's see. So Christian has recovered from his wounds. So we now have our Lieutenant Corporal Technical back in action. That's wonderful. How many other people are we getting back from wounds soon? We're getting Lily back from wounds in 47 hours. We're getting Quatlex back in 3 days. We're getting me back in 4 days. Okay, okay. See, we're starting to recover. But we have a mission ready and waiting. Ripper's Ruthless Resistance, heading on a jailbreak to rescue 3 new rookies. Oh my gosh, can you guys imagine how stacked our barracks is going to be once we've recovered from these wounds and we rescue all these rookies? Oh, this could be incredible. Okay, so now an interesting thing to note on this. So I could go on this mission right now, and in most cases I would. However, you notice that this enemy readiness says normal. We can push that. We have a day and 6 hours left until we have to launch it. We can continue to infiltrate here and try and get that 100% up a little bit higher. We don't have to hit the magic number of 125% in order for that to cross over to guaranteed enemy readiness vulnerable. We could get lucky at 118%. There's a pretty good chance it will be a vulnerable. What that does, it gives us a slightly better chance of having 7 or 8 enemies instead of 8 or 9 enemies on the map. And it gives us, I believe, an extra turn or 2 on that extraction timer. Now, 17 turns on that extraction timer I don't think you will ever see me play a mission where I am hitting that maximum turn timer. However, I know for a fact when you hit enemy readiness vulnerable, that also, in addition to pushing that timer back, it pushes the reinforcements back by 1 or 2 extra turns, or gives you the chance for that at the very least, because it is slightly random. It fills a pool, it fills a bucket every turn of a random number, and once that bucket hits a certain number, then the reinforcements come in. So I know I have a squad ready and waiting in the wings, so if a mission pops, I don't need to send these guys that are on this, that are infiltrating this mission right now. So I think I'm actually going to hold off, infiltrate just a little bit more, see if we can hit that magic vulnerable readiness, because it would be nice. I know that each of these, this is probably my strongest squad, so this is probably the one mission I don't need to do this the most on. With a Shinobi, Skirmisher, and Assault, that is some huge firepower. You can imagine how much easier this last mission would have been if we'd had that. But we're bringing another Sharpshooter and a Rookie. So as you can see, we really only have 3 soldiers on this mission, and then 2 bodies. So as much as I would like to say, yes, it would be no problem, I don't see any reason why not to push for that vulnerable. So we're going to continue scanning. Look at that, we're gaining our 30 intel. Now we can choose here. So we got Haven 4, Haven 4, Haven 5. However, I wanted to move from that because I wanted to take a moment to talk about that. That does mean that the one that says Haven 5 will have 5 resistance personnel waiting for us, which is a little bit of a boost, right? That means we can set 4 of those resistance personnel onto intel and 1 onto recruit right off the bat. And we've got people being recruited into the territory. We've got good intel being found right off the bat, instead of 3 intel and 1 recruit, or just 4 intel and no recruit. So it's very helpful. But if you notice, there's only one direction that New Arctic can go to. That would take us to Western United States over here. East Asia, same thing. East Asia takes us to New Indonesia. However, New India allows us to expand both to Indonesia and up into Eastern Europe. So I'm actually going to push to New India first, because I want to see, I want to make sure that I have more branches open for the inevitable time when I begin discovering black sites and need to be able to expand across the world to get to that black site. So because New India has double the options of places to go, I'm going to choose New India. My next place to expand to will be New Arctic, for one, because that will open up another place. It will be cheaper than either Australia or Eastern Europe to expand to, and just because that's what I will want to be at. So okay, so we wanted to infiltrate this as much as possible. We want to hit that 125% if we can. I don't know that we will, but if we can, it would be wonderful. 100% is guaranteed, or sorry, 100% is required for these supply missions. Now this is 13 to 15 enemies, and I've got a Specialist, Grenadier, Rookie. I really don't want to deal with 13 to 15 enemies with that squad. That would be rough. So here's hoping 13 hours can hit that down a little bit more. We can't boost supply, or actually we could, but I don't have any intel anymore because I just spent it all on making contact here in New India. What is so we're still at normal readiness here, so we're going to check a little bit further. We're at 120%. See, we didn't hit 125%. That's the mark where it's guaranteed, but we still hit vulnerable. Mission expires in 3 hours. We don't need to wait any longer. We're not going to get any extra benefits. This is where we're going to go. Okay, so this is where I'm going to end the episode. We're going to pick up here with Rupper's Ruthless Resistance, heading out to Operation Crypt Knife on the next mission. hope you guys enjoyed this one. We took yet another wound. But, you know, if we can get these kinds of victories and take one small wound every mission, we can still push through. We can still succeed. I'll prove to you guys that you don't have to be perfect to play Long War 2 or Long War of the Chosen. So, till next time, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Good luck, Commander.